fucking bogan! I look like fucking shit. What the fuck? Need a shave. I look like a homeless bum just broke into someone's house. Anyway, welcome to the video. I'm Demonic ADHD. We are here to talk 10 Pokemon that I was surprised, shocked, or upset about that weren't in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Pokédex. Now, let's get things straight. Now, this is a simple, my opinion. If you have a different one, leave a comment down below. Naming the 10 Pokemon you wish were in Scarlet and Violet. There are a lot of Pokemon that are missed out since there's only 400 in the Pokédex. Plus 3 if you include the event that's going on this weekend when the video is posted, or a couple weekends ago. But anyway, nonetheless, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's get into the video. What the fuck did you clap for? What the fuck? Put the chair down. Let's get serious for a second. Alright. Okay, so this one only fits in as number 10 because it's the only spot it will fit in here, because I'm upset that they're not in here more than shocked or surprised. There is one later on in the video that I'm really upset that it's not in there, but that's because you'll see why when it gets to it. But to see that Seedot and Lotad aren't in the game, like, look at these two cute little Pokemon! And like, Lotad's full evolution fits the Paldean region! Like, look at it! Now look at Fuecoco's mid-evolution. It fits the region! Okay? They need to be in the game. Like, DLC-wise, they've got to be in the game. Like, I don't have my little man with his leafy sombrero or my Pinocchio on stilts. I'm upset about it. It should be in the game. It's number 10. Let's move on. Coming in at number 9, this one's kind of opinionized. This isn't like, yeah. But anyway, with the games being based in Spain and Portugal, I feel like they missed out on doing a side quest or giving a reward once you've finished the final exams with the teachers. And that's with the Gen 5 starters. Like, the teachers could have given you, like, the 3 starters. One could have given you, like, for example, the Mrs. Rhyme or Mrs. Time, whatever her name is, like, the Ghost Gym's sister, like, the Ghost Gym leader's sister, that's the teacher. I think she teaches maths. Could give you, like, Oshawott or Snivy. Maybe Snivy fits Rhyme and Time better. Like, just the way that Pokemon's personality is in the anime and stuff kind of fits the personality a little bit more than the other two. Mr. Shiny, I forgot what his name is. He's your homeroom teacher. He's the biology teacher. He's the one that gives you the shiny charm, hence why I call him Mr. Shiny. He could give you Oshawott. And I don't know, the home ec teacher could give you Topic. These are all completely random teachers, by the way. If you have a teacher that fits that Pokemon better, let me know in the comment section below which teacher you would think should give you the Gen 5 starters as the final reward for finishing the class, or if you get all 3 after finishing the class. It kind of fits because of the history between Spain and the United States, and Spain and Portugal being the area that Paldea is based off, and the history between Spain and the United States. I'm not sure how far I could say without saying it on YouTube. I'm not sure, because I rarely do YouTube videos. So, like, I'm trying to say with it. You guys know what I mean.
2 hours later.
Anyway, you guys know what I'm saying. Gen 5 should have been in there. That's why they're in number 9. That's why I was wearing. I took my earphones off because I was like, why the fuck am I wearing my earphone? Like, that's why. I need a haircut. I definitely look like a homeless man. Anyway, coming in at number 8. Now, this one might shock you. Hang on, I need to do this for a sec, because this is more like opinionated again. This one shocked me that it's not in there. And that's because they put a big emphasis in the intro. If you guys haven't seen the intro cutscene, you haven't played the game yet, or seen anyone play the game, go play the games. The games are actually quite good, minus the bugs. But, as a casual player myself, I absolutely love the game. The game's awesome. It's an open world Pokemon game, and I love all Pokemon games, so I'm kind of biased. Why I kind of spend a lot of money on, you know, dumb shit that just collect dust. But anyway, coming in at number 8, Miltank.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never never understand.
And I think a lot of people that have played Scarlet and Violet just went, oh shit, yeah, that's a Pokemon. With Tauros getting a new form in the Paldean region, and 3 if you include the fire fighting type in Scarlet and the water fighting type in Violet, you got 3 new forms. I genuinely was looking forward to walking and finding where the Tauros was, and then seeing a Paldean form Miltank. Like, they have a chance of adding it to the Pokédex the same way they did with Scarlet and with Sword and Shield, sorry, in the DLCs, and have their own, and like Miltank gets added that way. But it I feel like they missed an opportunity there to give Miltank a new, either like give him a new form or just bring him back with Tauros. Like, Tauros got a form, where's Miltank? Where are you? And like they kind of connect because one's a bull, one's a cow. They're both animals, just different genders. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's like, I guess we can see in DLCs, but I guess only time can tell if Miltank's going to be in the region. If not, is Moo Moo milk actually Go-Goat milk? Like, and that's why Go-Goat's in the region instead of Miltank. Like, I'm carrying on, but yeah, like, Miltank isn't in the game, and I'm shocked that it's not in the game, seeing as how Tauros got 3 new forms. Anyway, moving on. Alright, coming in at number 7 is the Unknown. The 28 Unknowns are nowhere to be seen in the Paldean region. I haven't seen anything on caves, I haven't seen anything on walls. I haven't even seen an NPC mention the Unknowns. And a little side one about that, there's no Wobbuffet. Just saying. Wobbuffet should be in the game as well, but it's not a top 10 one. Unknowns are a top 10 because it fits the game. Gameplay-wise, it fits so well as a side quest, and it might be my opinion from playing Legends Arceus with like trying to find all 28 around the Legend Arceus world, and it being like, okay, now we can go anywhere without having to load a screen up. We could literally have a really cool side quest. Kind of like how we have like those daggers in the ground to find those 4 mythical Pokemon, like Saber-tooth Tiger and the snail grass dude and the fishy fire. I think it's a fire? I think it's a firefish. It's like a goldfish with big eyes, but it's fire type. Like that stuff. And the weird buck as well. I forget about that one all the time. But that one as well. But like, there's a lot of references to the Johto region, and Unknown is from Gen 2. It is from the Johto region. And surprisingly, there's nothing about him. It's like the Paldean people have no idea what an Unknown is. Yet it's everywhere else. Even in the Unova region, there's some references to the Unknown. But in this region, there's nothing. It's like, it's vanished. Even in the region that's just north of it, the Kalos region, Gen 6, Pokemon X and Y, there is some references and some little Easter eggs about the Unknown, but there's nothing in this. I haven't seen anything. If you guys have seen something to debunk my whole thing about there's no references, like the Paldean people have no idea what an Unknown is, or the whole wording of Unknown, let me know in the comment section below. But it fits this game so well, in my opinion, and it's really shocking that Unknown are nowhere to be found in this region. Let's move on. Alright. Doing this again. The next 2 are opinionated. We're gonna be like this again. Alright, so at number 6, Ninetales and Vulpix. There they are. They're cute. Vulpix. Alolan Vulpix mainly. I love like the ice type Vulpix. Ninetales itself, I absolutely love. Having 2 forms of Vulpix and Ninetales, I thought surely they could fit it in somewhere in a cave as, you know, a 1% spawn rate of Ninetales or Vulpix, like the Alolan form being somewhere in the snow somewhere. It just fit somewhere, but sadly, none of them are there. Like, there's 4 Pokemon there that are absolutely amazing, and I know a lot of people love the Vulpix Ninetales line, and a lot of people like the form of Vulpix with the Ice Fairy type form of Vulpix as well, so it's kind of sad to see them not in the game. But that brings us down to number 5 as well. We're just gonna go straight into number 5, and that one is that Rapidash and Ponyta aren't in the game. Now, Ponyta is one of my favorite shinies. It is in my top 10 favorite shinies. I have a shirt design with Ponyta in it, in the Shiny Luck shirts. Like, it's all over my Twitch. You can get a Shiny Luck sticker if you subscribe to the Twitch. Link in the description below. Anyway, so just like Vulpix up above, there's no Ponyta. But there's a European form this time. Like, there's 2 forms, just like Vulpix. There's 2 forms of Vulpix. There's 2 forms of Ponyta, and there's a European form with the unicorn Ponyta. It's not even in the game, and I thought for sure there is a perfect spot, and there's a reason why I've got it at number 5 and not number 6, since how I have a little bit of a thing for Vulpix. Just because I think Vulpix, battling wise, is a little bit better than Ponyta, but that's just because I don't like evolving my Ponyta into Rapidash, but I like evolving my Vulpix into Ninetales, because Ninetales looks better than Rapidash, shiny, and I'm a shiny hunter, so kind of biased there. But the reason why Ponyta is probably the same reason why you could put Vulpix in this list is the Fairy Team Star Leader could use the Rapidash as its ace. As its ace Pokemon. When you're battling Team Fairy, you could have the Galare form, and you can have a whole story that she's from the Galar region. Like, we're from the Galar region, the player is from the Galar region. You can tell by the way that we have a lot of Galar Pokemon stickers. We try and do the Charizard spin. We can't do it. Charizard spin. The Leon spin, where you do like the whole, is it that? No, that's Jeff Hardy, that's wrestling. I can't remember what the pose is, but you spin around in a circle and then you do Leon's pose. I can't remember what it is. My daughter does it all the time. But you try and do it in this one, you can't really do it because you're not Leon. But yeah, a Galar Pokemon that fits so well in this game is not in this game. And they have the Meowth. I don't know how Meowth, Galarian Galar form fits better in the Paldean region, and it's only a trade given to you, than a Pokemon that you could use in one of the top teams for one of the 3 storylines that you go on. I don't know. But anyway, moving on. Number 4 is Fossil Pokemon. Now, you can make an argument about the Paradox Pokemon from Scarlet, but you can't do the same argument with Violet. So Violet has no Pokemon that are ancient past from the past. So I'm going to say that the Paradox Pokemon don't count as fossil Pokemon for the simple fact is you can only get them in Scarlet, and the only way you can get them in Violet is via either joining someone who plays Scarlet and catching them yourself, or trading them to someone who plays Scarlet. So they're only in Scarlet, technically. These games are a little bit more confusing with that whole exclusivity stuff, because you can cross universes with this one and join your friend who's on Scarlet, and he can spawn Pokemon that is from the Scarlet universe, but you can also spawn a Pokemon that's from the Violet. See, it's kind of confusing with that whole thing, but anyway, they've... If you play Violet without playing with a friend on Scarlet, you can't get a past Pokemon, so they're not counted as fossil Pokemon. Hence why the whole Gen 2 thing, because the very first Gen to not introduce any fossil Pokemon was Generation 2 with the Johto region. Yet again, something leaning towards those. The other region that did it as well was the Gen 7 in the Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. They had the Ultra Beast though, but there was no fossil Pokemon, and it makes sense that the Alola region has no fossils, because Hawaii, what the Alola region is based off, is younger than fossils. The islands came up above the ocean and formed after the fossils became fossils. Like, fossils were already fossilized by the time the Hawaii Islands existed. So that's why there's no fossil Pokemon in the Alola region, because they can't be, because it wasn't a place where fossils can go. I think that makes sense. But yet again, it just feels strange. See, I'm having like a battle in my head about this, but nonetheless, there's no fossils in this Pokemon game, and it feels strange because even the Galar region had fossils, and that was a hint towards the 1900s. That feels weird to say. I'm born in the 1900s. I'm old. Anyway, fossil Pokemon and fossils were throughout like the 1900s, were misplaced and stuff. There's a video on Noggin's channel, Boxing and Noggin, go check him out, about the Gen 8 fossils and why they are mixed up. It's about the dinosaur wars or the dino wars. I can't remember what it's called, but fossil wars is pretty much what it is. Like people would grab a velociraptor neck, like vertebrae, and then stick a T-Rex head on top, misplacing the dinosaurs because obviously they don't have any references. They're only just finding it. But like Gen 8 had them, Gen 6, 5, 4, 3, and 1 had one. It just feels weird when we play a game and there's no fossil dinosaur, like fossils. It's yet again the same thing with the unknowns. You could have a side quest with it, and it just feels like the fossil Pokemon could have fit. You know, you have a history class, you could have like one of the final exams, could have been you go out and go digging with your teacher and you find a rare, fossil. And then there's like a guy that's at the place that goes, hey, I have this machine that could turn that into a Pokemon right now. Do you want to see what it used to look like? And then you get the fossil Pokemon. And you can even do you can do two, and one's in Scarlet, one's in Violet. Like, it does fit, but it doesn't fit at the same time. It just feels weird to me that and shocked me that there's no fossil Pokemon in this gen. So, yeah, that's number 4. Let's go on to number 3. Number 3! Where's my big ass turtle? Here you go, Larry. I mean, there is a Larry in the game, but there's no goddamn Larry the Lapras. Where the fuck is my Loch Ness Turtlemon? Like, you can't have it's like Pikachu. You can't have a Pokemon game without a Lapras. It just doesn't make sense. Who doesn't want to ride on a turtle? Who doesn't want to ride I might like turtles a little bit. It might be a little bit obvious that I like turtle Pokemon. This one's massively biased. Like, also, I do know that Lapras is based off the Loch Ness Monster. For anyone in the comments, actually, did you know? Shut the fuck up. I know he's Loch Ness, but he's a turtle to me. Like, I feel personally attacked. If you guys can't tell, I genuinely feel personally attacked by. I got the headset back on. I feel personally attacked by Game Freak. Like, look what they're making me do. Making me go insane. And like, I know Lapras is a fan favorite Pokemon, and it is highly regarded, and it is probably one of the top 10 Pokemon from Generation 1. If you go up to any person that has ever heard of Pokemon, they might say Lapras. Like, Lapras is a common Pokemon that most people do know. So to have Lapras in the game makes sense compared to, I don't fucking know, fucking Delbird. Like, we have this Pokemon in the region, but we don't have this one. Why the fuck do we have...
Ah, boy, here we go.
Okay, on the scripts right now, it literally has in letters, don't go on a rant, Kevin. I almost went on the rant, even though it says in big, bold letters, don't go on the rant. I really don't like Delbird. End of story. I don't like Delbird. Let's move on. Lapras should be in the game. I'm shocked it's not in the game. Let's move on. God damn it. Coming in at number 2, yet again, we're doing the chair of opinion. So I was sitting down with my partner, we're looking through the national decks, trying to work out top 10 Pokemon that I think should have been in the game. And then I went through the Paldean Pokedex, and I found one Pokemon that I absolutely love, and it is one of my favorite shinies, actually, if not my favorite shiny. And I genuinely was excited when I saw the intro to the poison normal type. I can't remember, graffiti or something, I don't know. He's got like middle finger, he's always giving the middle finger to everyone. He's going to be on screen right now, that Pokemon. When I saw whereabouts he was based, I was like, that would be a cool spot to to spawn in Fampi at.
What did he say?
Fampi at night. Like, that is a really cool area for Fampi. I said Fampi. Phantom. So I went through the Pokédex and was like, why don't they have him? Like, he's got a unique typing with Ghost and Grass, and then I remembered in Gen 9 there is a new Pokemon that is introduced with the exact same amount of evolutions as him, with one that evolves from a baby, and it's a goddamn Tumbleweed. What the goddamn hell does anyone want a Tumbleweed as a Pokemon compared to Phantom? Look, Phantom. Tumbleweed. Which one do you guys prefer? I prefer the little spooky thing that's stump that is a kid's soul trapped inside a stump. I kind of prefer that one compared to... Woo! It's the Wild Wild West! Woo! Yeehaw! Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you could remove that Pokemon and put Phantom and you still have 400. Literally, if you remove that Pokemon never got designed.
2,000 years later.
So remove the Tumbleweed, put Phantom in there, and we're all fucking happy. I get my goddamn albino ghost, and everyone else gets a spooky ass tree stump that stole a kid's soul and put it in itself. Whoa, that is not a sentence I thought I'd ever say. Anyway, moving on to number 1, and I think you guys may agree to this one. Let's go on to it. So this one's more of like another video I wanted to make about the side quests. Number 1 is the Kanto starters, the original starters. When people say Pokemon, these 3 and Pikachu are the first Pokemon that come in their head. No matter what age they are, they could be little kids just turning 5, just finding out what Pokemon is. These 3 Pokemon, I've got 2 in the background. Actually, I have all 3. I kind of forgot about little Charmander there. But I got all 3 there. You can say, yes, Charizard is in the game, but he's not in the Pokédex. And that's why it states Pokédex. He isn't in the 400 Pokédex, so he does still count. So all 3 are still not in the Pokédex, which is shocking. Because we have an open world yet again. Side quests. You could have Charizard himself. Maybe not, like, don't have Charmander or Charmeleon. Have Charizard hidden in a cave somewhere that is locked in the post game. And you go and talk to some NPC that's in front of it, and he's like, come back with your champion. Like, the same as in Gen 4 to go to Route, I think it's 24, like 224. I think it's Route 224, like in Victory Road, there's like another area that you can go out, and that's where Celebi is. Celebi? No, it's not Celebi. It's a little grass, like it's on screen now, that Pokemon. Just chilling out there as well, and like, it's the way to get to the island that's on the northwest part of the Sinnoh region. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like, they do lock things behind post game, and they could have done that with these 3. Have all 3 fully evolved forms, just chilling somewhere. Like with Charizard, you can have him hidden in a cave somewhere that's locked, and have someone be like, oh, you're the champion, you can handle it. Got this. Go inside the cave. There's a rare, mysterious fire type, and everyone in the community would think it is Moltres and think that the original legendary birds, just like in the original games, where Moltres is chilling in a cave in Victory Road, unless they run into the other 2 quests, like down on the on the southwest. There's little islands that you can go to. There's absolutely nothing, and I think one Pokemon spawns there, like on the actual island. You could have that one Pokemon, Blastoise, and there's a dude that's in like the markets that's like, oh, there's a little island just south of here with this really big, scary Pokemon. You would have to be like the champion of the region to take that one on. And it turns out it's a level 100 Blastoise. Right? You know what I mean? Like, and with Venusaur, I want to leave it up to you guys. What do you guys think the quest should be for Venusaur? Like, in this hypothetical side quest, we have the Charizard referencing the Moltres in the cave. We have the little island that I think in the anime series there is an episode where there's a bunch of Squirtles and Wartortles chilling around one Blastoise and they're all asleep. It's because there's a Jigglypuff in his cannon. It's like a butt plug for him that just puts everyone to sleep. But Let me know what you guys think for the Venusaur side quest. What would you guys do for the Venusaur side quest? I want to leave that one up to you guys in the comment section down below. So that's my list of Pokemon. I was shocked it wasn't in the Pokédex. Some are like, okay, they fit. Why the fuck are they not in the game? Like, they fit the region perfectly. Or they fit the gameplay perfectly. Why the fuck are they not in there? And the other ones were like, what the fuck? Give me the Pokemon that I like to use. I don't want to use this fucking bug that's rolling shit around. Or a nugget around. If it's shiny. Or a fucking tumbleweed. I'm not going to say anything about the dolphin because the dolphin's got a Superman reference. And I like comic books. So, he's cool. He's chill. The dolphin can chill. And I'm also going to say that because the wife is a favorite animal is a dolphin. So if I rip on the dolphin, I'm going to not be a happy man. And, you know, happy wife. Long life. You guys know the saying. Anyway, that will do us for my very first top 10 video of Pokemon ever. I don't think I've ever done a top 10 Pokemon video. So let me know how you guys think I went. Let me know. Give me some feedback. Always love feedback when it comes to videos and stuff. Also, let me know what top 10. Do you guys want me to do top 10 favorite Pokemon in Gen 9? Top 10 Pokemon I wish weren't in the Dex? Or, you know, you guys know what I mean. Like top 10 videos for Scarlet and Violet. Let me know down below or join us over on the Discord. That's it for the video. Stay positive, stay amazing, and as always, thanks for watching. I'm out. Bitch. Let's talk dinosaurs. What the fuck was that? I'm a wanker. There's a lot of shit in this office. That was a good segment. High five. Oh yeah! Nah, you're in the game. No one really remembers you. Why did I clap again? Anyway, a Pokemon that could heal its opponent. Who wants a Pokemon that could it doesn't even confuse. If it confuse, I'm getting on the Delbo rant again. Oh my god! See what the Tumbleweed does?